Average Dude has something to say about...
Everybody, welcome back. Oh, I am so tired of hearing about boxing's mega fight. It's over. Oh, the hype was horrible with this. Any boxing fans out there? I love boxing. I always have loved boxing. For a long time, I mean, for many years, when I was a kid, and for quite a few years, I didn't have a heavy bag. I had the kind of equipment that was more tailored towards learning accuracy as far as punching and avoiding being hit. So you got to move out of the way so that you don't get smacked. And those are the kind of skills that I developed when I was younger. But I didn't have access to a heavy bag. Now that's what we usually think of when it comes to boxing, is that big heavy bag hanging and punch. Now the purpose of the heavy bag, and I finally got my first heavy bag a handful of years ago, and I was stupid. This is going to sound really familiar to a lot of people who have been boxing for a while. What's the one juvenile mistake that newcomers make when it comes to the heavy bag? Not wrapping the wrists. Oh my, you get overzealous, whack. The purpose of the heavy bag is that you need a solid object in order to hit so that you can handle it, so you don't go whack and ow. You need to actually be able to handle it. There's no shortcuts to that. You have to gradually get used to hitting something with substance over time. It's kind of like breaking bricks in that respect when it comes to martial arts. Only part of it is technique. The rest, there's no getting around it. You have to learn to take the shock of hitting the object. Well, like a moron, I was going, oh, this isn't too bad. This is whack. Ooh, and it was swinging. Boom. Ouch. A couple days later, swelled up like you know what, and oh, that was such a wonderful emergency room visit, let me tell you. But that's because I made the stupid mistake of not wrapping my wrists. And you know what? Yeah, hey, good God, Manny Pacquiao Pac-Man got into this mega fight with a shoulder injury. What a moron. He's a professional. He should have known better. But of course, this whole thing about the mega fight and what bothered me about it from the very beginning, it was too much hype, and it was because of the money. You see, boxing isn't quite what it used to be. It's hemorrhaging something fierce financially. You have, you have competition. You've got MMA and Ultimate Fighting, and people are tuning into that, and they're not paying attention to boxing like they used to be. There was way too much hype on this mega fight. God! I remember when I was younger, I watched Tyson versus Spinks. Oh, whoa! What a pathetic fight that turned out to be. It was over before it began. Anybody old enough to remember Tyson versus Spinks? Remember all the hype? Oh, they laid it on so thick. It was pathetic. Oh, the mega fight. It's over, and we're still hearing about the damn thing. And because of money. They're trying to bring in the money. Money. Pac-Man's shoulder injury. So he was immensely foolish for going into a title fight. He took the risk because of the money. And that's why he took the risk. It was because of the money. Oh, and let's talk about the champ, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has had it fairly well. He's done really well, but I was waiting for him to be really challenged. And the champ Mayweather now says no rematch. He was on for a rematch, but Pac-Man's got his shoulder. He's having surgery. He actually had it done the other day. And now the champ is reneging and saying no rematch. Oh my God. Quote, did I text Stephen A. Smith and say I will fight him again? Yeah, links down below. Quote, Mayweather told Gray, yeah, but I changed my mind. Changed my mind. Past tense, Floyd. Good God, you are rich. You should be able to... Oh, for the love of God, these people are stupid. Quote, at this particular time, no, because he's a sore loser and he's a coward. If you lost, accept the loss and say, Mayweather, you are the better fighter. It is more difficult to win a championship match with an injury. Any injury, especially a shoulder injury. In boxing, you gotta be kidding me. As far as boxing's concerned, unlike when you're running a lot, you feel all the pounds of pressure go up your leg, and sometimes you really feel it in the knees or like down in your ankles. With boxing, you feel it like, especially in the shoulders. You really feel it in the shoulders. After a while, with a shoulder injury, Manny Pacquiao was in a shoulder injury. And Mayweather damn well knows this. He knew that he dodged a bullet. Something happened in that. He had trouble in that fight. And he knows it. And he's scared. Notice how Mayweather comes out and says no more rematch right after Pac-Man's shoulder surgery, because it was on Wednesday. Funny how that works, doesn't it? Oh, God. Oh, my, the competition is going to get better. Oh, the rematch is off. Quote, excuses, Mayweather said. I'm not going to buy into the insert bad word. And I don't want the public to buy into the insert bad word. He lost. He knows he lost. I lost a lot of respect for him after all of this. Well, I'd say that I lost all respect for you, Floyd. So, boxing has, boxing's mega fight involves Manny, who was immensely foolish for going into this fight with a shoulder injury. And your champion is a chicken shit. A blowhard chicken shit. God, it reminds me of Rocky 3. When he won the title bout, and his manager, Mickey, is setting him up with winnable matches on purpose. Because there's this guy, Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T, who he knows will wreck the unholy hell out of Rocky. And Rocky finds out, is this true? Have you been setting me up with good matches? And you got Mickey going, he's a regular wrecking machine. He'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock. Hey, yeah, Floyd. You won a match with a guy with a shoulder injury, and now you're chicken shit because you had trouble on this one, and he's going to get better. This is not good for boxing. Oh, everybody take care. I just had to vent on that one.